Well, hello everyone. This is your friendly neighborhood Josh. Little thing, making sure my phone don't fall off, don't die on me. Anyway, this is another Life and Times at Bucklin High. I got a little lazy. I was gonna do a roll initiative today. Well, going to do it. I was supposed to do it Saturday and then put it up on Sunday. But once again, laziness ensued. So yeah. So I'm probably going to do that at some point. It will be this week. I promise. It will be this week. Roll initiative will roll out. We'll roll out this week at some point, and I will be reviewing the game that we actually played on Saturday, this past Saturday. We done my friend Josh Watson was the GM or Dungeon Master or Storyteller or whatever you want to call it. Actually, we did his True Blood game. And I don't know if you've ever watched True Blood. The game itself, we basically used, well, I'll save it for, but it was his True Blood game. It worked out very well. I think everyone highly enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. I know my brother enjoyed it. So I think it was it was a success, and it set it up for future games. So yeah, so it was good. Now I did have another Life and Times at Bucklin High that I recorded and was going to post. Well, if you recall, I did post the mini times. The one was only like 5 minutes long. Well, here's the thing. I went to post the full episode that I done, and for some reason my phone decided that I'm not going to let this come off of my phone, because that's how I recorded these. I recorded it from my phone, and it told my computer to piss off, that I ain't letting it come off, or you can't find it, one or the other. So I finally found it and got it off, and the file was corrupted, and I couldn't do anything with it. So yeah. So basically that's what you got. So this is going to be number 8, I believe. Yes, Life and Times, Volume 8. And basically the last episode was supposed to have been, the one that I recorded that was corrupted, was basically about The Walking Dead. Which, it is February, it's Monday, day after The Walking Dead. And if you watched the episode, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. I thought the episode was... I missed half the episode, then tried to watch it, and missed it kinda again, but not really, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm just happy that Tyrese is there, finally. Finally, we have the black man with the ball-peen hammer. Finally. So, I'm happy with that. And hopefully there'll be more detailed episodes about The Walking Dead, because I kind of wanted to talk about that today, but I kind of half-watched the episode. I'll be honest with you, I about half-watched the episode, so yeah, you know, anyway. But, basically what I would like to talk about is, I'm going to give an intro to my new YouTube channel. It's going to be coming out, called Roll Initiative. And basically I'm going to be talking about role-playing games. I'm going to be doing, talking about role-playing games. That's the big thing. We're talking about role-playing games, how to be a good GM, history of, you know, this or that, or I'm also going to be talking about, you know, how to properly play certain races, how to properly play certain classes, not just D&D, but a wide variety. So it's going to be Dungeons and Dragons, Vampire the Requiem, you know, White Wolf games, and it's going to be, you know, Cyberpunk, and it's going to be this, that, and the other. And that's what my goal is. It's basically, this is going to be an informative, and every week I will have a featured game that we'll be talking about. And I will be doing small little episodes talking about the games that we are role playing at the time. In my local group, it'll be games that we're actually role playing. And we're going to be doing intros to, I'm playing this character, he's this guy, he does this, this, and this. And there's going to be little snippet episodes that are probably going to be anywhere between a minute to 8 minutes long. And then we'll have the full episodes actually discussing, say we're going to do dwarves, how to properly play a dwarf. And that'll be the full 15-minute episode. It'll be just about dwarves. And when it comes to it, even with dwarves, the one thing I hate about people that play dwarves is that they play dwarves incorrectly. They play dwarves as Scottish drunkards. No. Dwarves are Norse. Think Norse. Norse mythology, Greek mythology, things of that nature. They're not Scottish drunkards. I don't know why the dwarf has turned into the Scottish drunkard that, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. That's wrong. I hate when people play dwarven Scottish drunkards, because it's dumb. But, it's okay if you play a drunkard character, that's fine. But, you're really, really playing a new, I guess you would call it a new stereotype. Because originally that's not what they were. They weren't Scottish drunkards. They don't all have a thick mega accent and drink beer all the time and stuff like that. That's not what a dwarf is about. But that's before that's going to be in an episode. And basically, I'm going to give you a little snippet of what we actually. I've told you we did play the True Blood game. We basically modified some rules for New World of Darkness. We used Vampire the Requiem rules. We basically used New World of Darkness rules. So currently we had 2 people playing vampires. Myself and my brother were playing vampires. We got one character that is a Sookie-ish type character. We got one character that is a were-snake. So he's playing a were-creature, he's just not playing a werewolf. We have another player that's going to be playing a were-rabbit. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but, he is going to be playing a were-rabbit. And, of course, we also have the Dan. The Dan will be playing you'll hear me talk a lot about my friend Dan. When I refer to him as the Dan, because there's only one Dan. And he played a immortal, just a straight immortal, from the book Immortal. He plays playing the spirit ones, the ones that gain their immortality through spirits and this, that, or the other. Sorry if I was wide-eyed there. Looked like this guy was going to hit me, but whatever. Anyway, I'm parked, which is weird. Anyway, when it comes to the game itself, we modified some rules to be able to play in Requiem, to be able to play True Blood. Basically, the staked rule in Requiem was thrown out, which basically means if a vampire gets staked, they pretty much die instantly. It's an instant one-shot kill for vampires. So, but all vampires have a base template. We got rid of the blood potency. The blood potency was thrown out, and we used the age rules in the Immortals book. Basically, the older the vampire is, the more XP he has, which directly represents how strong he is, how powerful he is. So the older he is, the more XP he has to spend to be able to make himself more powerful. But all base vampires start out with 1 dot in Vigor, Celerity. So see, what was it? Vigor, celerity, resilience. Now, there was 5 of them. Auspex, and the power from the 7 book. It starts with a P. Basically, it's the one that adds into all dexterity-based rolls. You spend a blood point. Basically, got 5 dots in it. You add +5 to whatever you're rolling, to any dexterity-based rolls. So, like firearms, and if you got weapon finesse, which will work great with it. But basically, that's what all vampires start with. That's your base. All vampires start out with vigor, celerity, auspex, that whatever that one discipline is, and auspex. That's all your in-clan powers. Everything else is learned. So everything else is, of course, out of clan powers, out of clan XP. So, not all, we use the whole term of not every vampire knows how to glamour like they do in True Blood. So basically, you've got people you got some like my character, is not too good at glamoring. He's more of he's a fast, heavy hitter. That's pretty much my character. My brother, on the other hand, is playing the opposite. He's got a lot of majesty, got a lot of dominate, and a lot of the P1, because his character originally was a musketeer in the French military. So a lot of his fighting styles is a lot of weapon finesse and things of that nature. Overall, it was a good game. From what I see, it's basically we're playing season 2 of True Blood. So my character, his name is Miguel Johnson, or AKA Big Daddy. I'm playing the sheriff of Area 15, and I'm playing the Eric style character. My brother is playing. He's kind of like a combination of Eric and Bill. So he's got this, trying to keep his humanity kind of thing, but he also don't care about breaking shit. So, that's the. Sorry, my phone for some reason cut out on me. So, but anyway, that's going to be roll initiative, and when it comes down to it, I hope everyone enjoys it. It's going to be a fun concept. I've never really done anything like this. I'm going to try to do things on my computer, so it'll be a better outlet, better, layout. Let's just put it that way. But that's all we're going to do, and have a week.